Beloved, life has always been about becoming, not just existing. Every season of your journey calls for a different version of you. The child you once were could not carry the weight of the adult you are now. And the version of you standing here today cannot step into the greatness that awaits unless you evolve, unless you shed, unless you rise. The truth is this: your next level will not open its doors to the person you used to be. The keys you carried yesterday will not fit tomorrow's locks. The habits that brought you here may not carry you further. The mindset that sustained your past may not be strong enough for your future. You are not being asked to abandon yourself. You are being invited to discover more of yourself, to release what is no longer serving you, to choose growth over comfort, purpose over fear, and faith over doubt. Let us explore what it truly means to become the version of you that your next level requires. Every stage of your life has required a different you. The person you were at 10 could not have carried the responsibilities of 20. The version of you at 20 could not have held the wisdom of 40. Life is not about clinging to who you once were. It is about letting go and allowing yourself to transform into who you are meant to be. Your old identity, your habits, excuses, and even your victories was perfect for the chapter you've already lived. But now, standing before the door of your next level, you must understand the old keys will not unlock new doors. What got you here may not carry you there. The ways of thinking, the patterns of behavior, the smallness you once tolerated, they cannot accompany you into a greater life. Release does not mean rejection. It does not mean that the old you was wrong. It means honoring that version of yourself for what it taught you, then bowing gracefully as you step into the unknown. Think of it as a snake shedding its skin, not because the skin was bad, because it no longer fits. Growth demands new space. Many people resist this shedding because they cling to old labels that this is just who I am. But beloved, you are not static. You are not a title, a story, or a wound. You are a soul in constant expansion. When you cling to outdated versions of yourself, you limit the infinite possibilities life has for you. The old identity often hides in your excuses. I've never been good at that. I can't change. It's too late. This is just my nature. They're not truths. They're walls you built to feel safe. But your next level does not live within those walls. It lives beyond them. To step forward, you must tear them down brick by brick. Ask yourself, what identity am I still wearing that no longer serves me? Is it the identity of the fearful dreamer who never takes action? The identity of the people pleaser who sacrifices themselves for approval? The identity of the skeptic who doubts every possibility? Release them. They may have protected you once, but now they are prisons. When you release the old, you create space for the new. Imagine holding onto a closed fist filled with stones. How can life place jewels in your hand if it is already clenched around the past? The moment you release, you open your palm, and abundance can finally rest there. Your next level requires you to let go of who you thought you were and make room for who you are becoming. This is not death, it is rebirth. So today, whisper to yourself, I am ready to shed. I am ready to release. I am ready to rise. And as you say it, feel the old layers fall away, because the you that is required for your next level is waiting on the other side of your release. The mind is the architect of your destiny. Every thought you allow to live within you plants a seed, and those seeds blossom into the reality you experience. If you water your mind with doubt, fear, and limitation, your life will reflect those weeds. But if you nurture your mind with possibility, courage, and faith, your life will bloom with miracles. Your next level will not be built with yesterday's thinking. If the mindset you carry is rooted in scarcity, negativity, or resistance, it cannot create expansion. What you see in your world is not always what is true. It is what you believe is possible. A higher mindset is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about choosing to see beyond what is in front of you. It is the courage to look at a closed door and say, if this is not the way, then another way will appear. It is shifting your inner dialogue from why me to why not me. This shift requires awareness. How often do you catch yourself speaking words of limitation? I can't do this. It's too hard. People like me never succeed. These are chains disguised as thoughts. Break them. Instead of saying, I can't, declare, I am learning. Instead of, it's too late, affirm, this is the perfect time. Instead of, I don't deserve this, whisper, I am worthy. The next level of you requires the discipline to guard your mind as a sacred garden. Do not allow everyone to plant seeds there. Media, gossip, negativity, and fear-based voices can poison your soil. Protect it fiercely. Choose carefully what you consume. Adopting a higher mindset also means practicing gratitude. Gratitude is the highest frequency you can live in because it shifts your attention from what is missing to what is already abundant. When you wake each morning and say, thank you, you align yourself with the energy of receiving more. Remember this, your life cannot expand beyond the boundaries of your mind. If you think small, your world will stay small. If you think expansively, life will open doors you never imagined existed. Your next level will not respond to excuses, but it will respond to faith. It will not rise from doubt, but it will rise from vision. Train your mind daily. Feed it truth. Strengthen it with affirmations. Expand it with knowledge. Lift it with meditation and silence, because the version of you that your next level requires is not the one who sees problems. It is the one who sees possibilities. Comfort feels good, but it rarely transforms you. Comfort is the warm bed that whispers, stay asleep. Comfort is the familiar routine that tells you, don't risk change. Comfort is the sweet poison that slowly steals your potential while convincing you it's keeping you safe. Your next level is not reached through comfort, it is reached through discipline. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you are becoming. Motivation may excite you for a moment, but discipline sustains you for a lifetime. Consider this truth. Every great achievement in your life was born from moments of discipline. The student who becomes a master only arrives there by practicing when it wasn't easy. The artist who creates beauty only does so by returning to the canvas again and again. The entrepreneur who builds success only grows because they showed up on the days when no one applauded. Discipline is not punishment. It is love. It is the love you show yourself by choosing your higher vision over your lower impulses. It is waking early to pursue your dream when your body wants to rest. It is saving when your mind wants to spend. It is saying no to distraction so you can say yes to destiny. Comfort whispers lies. You can do it tomorrow, but discipline speaks truth. If not now, comfort keeps you still. Discipline keeps you moving. Many people say they want change, but what they really want is change without discomfort. That is impossible. Growth is uncomfortable. The seed must crack before it can sprout. The butterfly must struggle before it can fly. You must stretch beyond comfort before you can evolve. To cultivate discipline, begin with small promises to yourself. Keep them. Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Meditate each morning. Write 1 page a day. Small acts of discipline compound into great transformation. Each time you keep a promise to yourself, you build trust. Each time you break one, you weaken your foundation. Understand this. Your next level is not built on intensity, but consistency. Anyone can be motivated for a day. Few can be disciplined for years. The future you desire will not be created by one grand gesture, but by 1,000 small choices made with discipline. So ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice? Because you cannot keep your comfort and claim your next level. One must go. If you choose comfort, you choose stagnation. If you choose discipline, you choose expansion. The version of you that your next level requires is disciplined, not because it is easy, but because you are committed to becoming more than you are today. Your next level will not feel familiar. It will not feel safe. It will not look like anything you've known before. And that is exactly why it is your next level. It is new territory. Most people turn back when they reach the unknown. They step up to the edge of possibility, look out into the mystery, and retreat because it feels uncertain. But what they do not realize is that the unknown is the birthplace of greatness. Every breakthrough in human history came from someone willing to walk into what was uncertain. The explorers who discovered new lands, the thinkers who invented new technologies, the dreamers who transformed society, they all embraced the unknown. If they had clung to safety, the world would never have moved forward. The same is true for you. The life you desire is not hidden in the comfort of the known. It is waiting in the mystery of the unknown. Yes, it is uncomfortable. Yes, it is unpredictable. But it is there that miracles live. Fear thrives in the unknown because it cannot be controlled. But courage thrives there too. And courage is simply fear that has been told, you will not stop me. When you embrace the unknown, you begin to trust something greater than yourself. You trust that life, the universe, whatever name you give it, is guiding you. You understand that while the path is not clear, the direction is right. Think of a seed planted in the soil. It does not know what lies above the ground. It cannot see the sun or feel the air, yet it grows anyway, breaking through darkness into light. That is faith. That is courage. That is the power of embracing the unknown. Your next level requires this faith. It requires you to step even when you cannot see the entire staircase. It requires you to say yes before you know how everything will unfold. Do not fear uncertainty, make it your ally, because the unknown is not your enemy. It is the canvas on which life paints your future. You cannot rise to your next level while standing in environments that pull you down. Your circle, your influences, your surroundings, they either water your growth or choke it. The people around you matter. Their words matter. Their energy matters. If you are surrounded by negativity, gossip, and limitation, it will seep into your spirit. If you are surrounded by vision, encouragement, and courage, it will lift you higher. Your next level requires discernment. You must learn to protect your energy as if it were your most precious resource, because it is. Many hold on to relationships out of guilt or habit, but not everyone who began the journey with you is meant to finish it with you. Some people are lessons, not lifelong companions. Do not confuse familiarity with alignment. Surround yourself with those who see the greatness in you even when you forget. Be with those who challenge you to rise higher, not those who pull you back into comfort. Remember, energy is contagious. If you spend your days with those who complain, you will soon complain. If you walk with those who dream, you will soon dream. Choose wisely. Your environment is not only people. It is what you read, what you watch, what you listen to. Everything you consume shapes who you are becoming. If you want your next level, saturate yourself with growth. Beloved, prune your life like a gardener. Cut away what no longer serves and nourish what allows you to bloom. Fear is a liar. It tells you to stay small, to hide, to never risk. But purpose makes you unstoppable. When you live from fear, your life shrinks. Decisions are made from avoidance, not vision. Dreams are abandoned for safety. But when you live from purpose, you tap into a force greater than yourself. Obstacles become stepping stones. Failure becomes feedback. Fear loses its grip. Your next level requires alignment with why you are here. Purpose is not found outside. It is already within you. It is the whisper in your soul that says, this matters. Ask yourself, what lights me up? What impact do I want to leave? What do I love so deeply I would do it even if no one applauded? That is purpose. When you live from purpose, you no longer chase success. You attract, because life flows through you, not against you. Beloved, fear may always knock, but when you are rooted in purpose, you never have to answer. Your next level is not waiting for the person you were yesterday. It is waiting for the person you are becoming today. Release the old identity, adopt a higher mindset, choose discipline over comfort. Embrace the unknown. Surround yourself with growth. Live from purpose, not fear. This is the path. This is the invitation. The question is not, can you? The question is, will you? Because your next level is not built on potential. It is built on decisions. The decision to let go. The decision to believe. The decision to stay disciplined. The decision to step boldly into uncertainty. The decision to align with purpose. You are not far from your next level. It is already within you. All it requires is the version of you that dares to rise. So rise, beloved. Rise into the you that your destiny has been waiting for. Rise into the version of yourself that no longer plays small. Rise into the truth that your next level is not coming someday. It is here now, waiting for you.